Our guest this morning is Dr. Awwal Abdullahi Aliyu, who is President Northern Consensus Movement, who'll be talking with us and, let us know what his thoughts are on some of the issues raised by the 17 Southern governors. Thank you so much for joining us, Dr. Aliyu.
Thank you very much.
Right. Dr. Aliyu, let's start off. I'm sure you read the communique from, of the meeting of the Southern governors. And, one of the issues raised there, one of the pertinent issues is that of, the rotational presidency. They're insisting that the next president should come from that region. How does that meet you?
Well, first and foremost, that is a discussion of governance. And then secondly, it is either you look at it politically or you look at it geographically. If you are looking at it politically, there's a combination of PDP and APC governors in southern governors completely. If you are looking at it geopolitically, then you are also looking at that is what the rotational presidency come. But if we are talking about it constitutionally, there's no constitutional provision in Nigeria for rotation of presidency. In fact, even politically, the political parties does not have in their constitution or manifesto that there's going to be a rotational presidency. It's just a gentleman agreement, so to say. And then also, I am not saying rotational presidency is bad, but I'm also looking at it constitutionally and legally talking. Now, if you look at it also in the other way around, I think the best way to go about this thing is producing the best presidents who will love Nigeria, who will work for Nigeria, who will be patriotic enough to develop this country, who will be someone that will want to carry everybody along, someone that will look at the problems of Nigeria and have practical solutions to the problem. I don't think the best way to go is just about my tribe, my religion, or my region should be the next president. I think if we want to go about that, it might not give the required unity, the required development that is expected that Nigerians should have. I want to believe that we should begin to preach unity. We should begin to preach continuity. We should begin to preach development. We should also be preaching the love and patriotism for Nigeria, not sectional or regional thinking or agitation. Because the way we are going now, we are already looking at it sectionally or regionally, and that is not too good for a nation to develop. There are countries around us that are multilingual also and multi-religious nations, but they are not preaching this sectional or regional leadership. You can take very close to us here, even in countries like Togo, countries like Benin Republic, countries like Cameroon. Even countries like Chad or Niger Republic. All these are countries surrounding Nigeria, but they are not talking of regional or religious leadership. I don't know why Nigeria, that is being seen and addressed as the giant of Africa, the mother of all African countries or continent, and then we are just looking at regional or sectional leadership, or even discussing religious sentiment. I think this is not healthy for us as a people. It's not healthy for us as a nation. I don't mind whoever becomes Nigeria's president. He can come from whichever region. He can come from whatever tribe, even the smallest tribe. But I don't think we should be talking about it on the basis of region or religion. I think we should be looking at competence and the capability. We should be looking at capacity. We should be looking at patriotism. We should be looking at nationalism. These are things we should be thinking and discussing about. But if we so degenerate ourselves to the level of talking about region or section or religion or tribe, I think we are really creating problem instead of solving a problem. So what we should do is, Nigeria is a multi-political party state. I think the people should be able to field in candidates that have credibility, candidates that will be accepted by all, candidates that will carry everybody along, candidates that have the quality and the qualification to lead people and the nation. Candidates that have done something that will be used to campaign for them across tribe, religion, region, and also across all the states and local government of the federation. This, I think, is what we should be looking at. This, I think, is what we should concentrate on. Not trivialities that are bringing ourselves and the country so low to the level of discussing tribe, to the level of discussing region, to this level of discussing even religion, and that these are trivialities. I don't think this will help us as a nation.
Well, Dr. Aliyu, don't you think that, like the governors mentioned, they said in the interest of equity, fairness, justice, and unity, if we're talking about the unity of Nigeria, shouldn't we have a situation where everybody seems carried along and, has a sense of belonging, rather than just sticking to one region or one part of the country or one state as it is?
Nobody is talking of one state, nobody is talking of one region or one part of the country. That is why I keep on saying candidates that have qualities and the qualifications to lead. We are multi-party state. There are more than two political parties. The way it is going now, it is looking as if either a PDP or an APC is the one that is going to produce, and under all circumstances that the president will have to come from these two political parties. So it is these two political parties that are talking about fielding in this candidate. And in any case, if you look at it critically, this is, I will call this a gang up. And that is why I'm trying to make it look nationalistic instead of regional or religious or sectional. Because the way it is now, the meeting of these governors is indicating ganging up. They have ganged up against particular sections or particular region, or even, if you like, religion. And that is not healthy. What if the other part of Nigeria also decide?
Dr. Ali, we've always had the Northern Governors Forum, right from time almost immemorial. There's always been meetings of Northern governors. I remember last year, I think around October last year, there was a meeting of Northern Governors Forum, and which also incorporated traditional rulers and all, and they issued a communique on their stance around issues. The NSAS campaign and the likes. Would that also be a gang up against a region?
You talk about issues of NSAS campaign and the rest. The issue of NSAS campaign affects almost everybody. People die.
Before then, we've also had the Northern Governors Forum. They always have meetings.
Yes, and you had always had the Southern Governors Forum. They always had meetings. It was during the Southern Governors Forum that they met and brought up the Amotokun security outfit. It was so they always had meetings. They always meet. They always pass resolutions. But then, even on that, it was resolutions that mostly were being passed that to protect the interests of their region or section in most cases. But that is issues that are within the states or within the region. But here you are talking of national issue. National issue in the sense that they are talking about presidency. I know, you know, every Nigerian know that politics is a game of number. Politics is always a game of number. If you go to even the state within the southwestern or southern governors themselves, if you go to state by state, you will discover that in most cases the governors that emerge and that are leading belongs to a particular clan or a particular section or a particular senatorial district of this state. And in most cases you find out the majorities in a state, the district or the senatorial districts or zone that are more populated in most cases produce the governors. Go back and see it. It is there right now as I'm speaking to you, even as they are coming up to propose this thing, go state by state. each of the state, that is what is happening. So why is it that what you practice in your own state, that the majority carry the vote, the governor of each of the state comes from the majority, either tribe, clan, religion, or senatorial district, who have more number of people, who have more number of voters, are the ones that are producing the governors at the state level in the southwest itself. Why are you not practicing that from the southwest? Why are you looking at it from the center? If you want to be fair, and if you are talking of fairness, and if you are talking of equity and balanced leadership, then it should start from the state where they come from, because that is what is happening in their own state. We are aware of this. We know all the states. We know all the geographical arrangement of the state. We know number of voters per senatorial district of each of the states. Which of them will come up and disagree with what I am saying, that the number of vote or the governor that is on state is not getting his vote from popular vote from either clan or senatorial district that is coming from, and that has been what has been happening for a long time now. Why are you stepping on what is right and then trying to portray yourself as if you are the pure one or you are doing the right thing, when even if you want to look at it from your own state, you are also doing the wrong thing? And also going back to the local government, that is exactly what is happening. So if you want us to speak about this thing, we will talk about this thing, and then we will be saying that issue of region or section or religion or geographical arrangement shouldn't come to play when it comes to politics.
All right, Dr. Aliyu.
Politics is a game of number, and we should see it as such. Otherwise, we should keep the issue of region or religion or tribe or section and concentrate on who is the best that will become the leader that will take everybody along. Otherwise, we will also in the north play the same game and say, okay, we want leadership to come from the north. Even in the north, it is not only it is not the total north that is producing the president. You have the northwest, you have the north central, you have the northeast. So we can as well do the gang up and say, okay, it has to come from the north central or it has to come from the northeast, since we are having a president from the northwest right now. So this is it. It's a game of number. Let's play it by the rule. Otherwise, let's do the right thing, keep region or religion, and do a proper campaign. Produce a candidate that will be accepted by all, and then campaign for him. If the people so accept him and he vote for him, he won, fine. Otherwise, the issue of saying region, religion, it must move to south, it must move to the power must move to south or the move to east or the west. No, I think that is very, very wrong. But if they think that is the right thing, that is the way to go, then let's roll it. Let's see how it goes. We know that we can as well campaign and tell our people this is the way to go, and we believe they will go the way we are asking them to go. But